The Spangenhelm appeared in Central and Northern Europe around the 6th century AD, becoming one of the earliest true medieval helmets. It was built from several curved iron plates joined by raised metal bands and usually topped with a small cap or finial. A leather liner cushioned the head, and many versions included a nasal guard and mail curtain. These features gave sturdy protection without demanding advanced forging skill. At the Battle of Tours in 732, Frankish soldiers under Charles Martel are often depicted wearing segmented Spangenhelms. The design spread across much of Europe. It bridged the craftsmanship of late Roman helmets with the emerging style of the early Middle Ages. In a 14th century French chronicle, there are many depictions of the Spangenhelm used by mounted knights. The Spangenhelm's simplicity and adaptability made it one of the most enduring helmets in European history, a symbol of the transition from empire to the medieval world. The Lamellar helm rose to prominence between the 9th and 13th centuries across Eastern Europe and Central Asia. Instead of one solid dome, it used rows of small overlapping metal or horn plates laced together with leather or cord. The result was flexible armor that bent with movement yet absorbed powerful blows. This style was favored by Byzantine, Rus, and Mongol cavalry. In the Cave of the Painters, a wall painting from Turkey, Byzantine soldiers are shown wearing banded lamellar helmets and armor. The Madrid Scarlatz's Chronicle, a 12th century illustrated manuscript, later depicts imperial cavalry in similar golden lamellar armor, proof that the style endured for centuries across the empire. The lamellar helm reflected an Eastern approach to warfare, light, mobile, and precise. It was made for riders who fought in motion, showing that protection could come from agility as much as from iron. The enclosed helm emerged in Western Europe in the late 12th century, evolving directly from the open nasal helm. It enclosed the entire head in a cylindrical shell of steel with narrow eye slits and pierced breathing holes. The shape was stark and intimidating, flat-faced, heavy, and built for the shock of mounted combat. Manuscripts such as the Codex Manessa show crusading knights in enclosed helms. France, England, and the Holy Roman Empire quickly adopted them, trusting their thick plates to withstand arrows and lances. A 13th century fresco from Burgonet Castle in northern Italy shows a knight wearing an enclosed helm. The enclosed helm was for the brutal crusades. It sealed the head in iron, offering full protection but little comfort. Vision was narrow, air scarce, and heat suffocating. Still, it became the image of the crusader. Faith and steel fused together, turning armor into a symbol of power. The Barbute appeared in 15th century Italy, shaped from a single piece of forged steel that wrapped smoothly around the head and jaw. Its signature feature was the T or Y-shaped opening for the eyes and mouth, an elegant nod to the ancient Greek Corinthian helm. Simple aerodynamic lines replaced rivets and hinges, making it lighter and quieter than bulkier designs. Venetian and Milanese armourers crafted them for knights, mercenaries, and city militias alike. Surviving examples in the Metropolitan Museum of Art and the Wallace Collection show polished surfaces and minimal decoration, proof of Italian precision. The Padawan Bible picture book and other mid-15th century illustrations depict troops wearing barbutes during sieges and skirmishes. Balanced between protection and grace, the barbute blurred the line between function and art. It looked backward to antiquity while embracing Renaissance engineering, a helmet born from history but forged for a new age of warfare. The Frogmouth helm, or Stetchhelm, appeared in the late 14th century Germany and quickly became the signature helmet of the jousting field. Its narrow, upward-angled visor slit gave it the look and name of a frog's mouth. Forged from thick steel with a tall crown and flared neck, it was built for one purpose: to take the full force of a lance. So heavy it was bolted to the breastplate, the helm and armour formed one solid wall of protection. By the 15th century, it had spread across the Holy Roman Empire and Italy. The Tuna book, a 15th century tournament book, shows knights wearing these massive helmets, their visors tilted to glance off incoming blows. Earlier works like the Codex Manessa already hinted at this design, marking the shift towards fully enclosed tournament armour. Though never meant for battle, the Frogmouth helm became a symbol of chivalry, strength, showmanship, and prestige. The Burgonet arrived in early 16th century Italy as armour transitioned into the Renaissance. It featured an open face, a high-combed ridge, hinged cheek pieces, and often a small visor peak. Lighter and more comfortable than its predecessors, it gave soldiers full awareness on the new gunpowder battlefields. Infantry, pikemen, and light cavalry wore plain steel versions, while officers displayed ornate models etched and gilded. Emperor Charles V owned a finely crafted Milanese Burgonet, one of the most recognised examples of the style. The helmet also featured prominently at the Battle of Pavia in 1525, a clash that marked the rise of gunpowder and the fall of medieval warfare. Though born at the end of the medieval era, the Burgonet carried its spirit forward, combining practicality with elegance as warfare changed forever. Thanks for listening to part 2 of Medieval Helmets Explained. If you enjoyed, feel free to subscribe for more videos each week.